to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth, trying to wake up the remaining flag. This is now I'm out the DC camp. And once again, see, it's nice to have, not that we need it, but when we have validation for those that make videos from these sites in the world to be telling you, all right, about this so-called white man, all right, who are of the nation of Edom, descendants of Jacob's brother Esau, all right, pretending, all right, to be the JOOS's, all right, to be us, all right, especially Amalek. All right, so here we go. It says the real reason, this is from the site Redacted, and it says the real reason the U.S. and Israel invaded Gaza Strip. It shouldn't be any surprise to anybody who, all right, has been keeping up these sort of things. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Why? Where in the scriptures does it say all nations must come and defend Israel? It doesn't. But it says all nations were confederate against Israel. So another strike against those great pretenders over there, as I like to call them, because that's what they are. All right, they're frauds. Out here. He may be a Jake, you know, the general there. See, and this is another sad fact. All right, testament is what's going on. You Jakes. Now that he said that, I just thought of something else. You Jakes. Especially because this concerns you. I don't give a fuck about anybody else, but how they have deceived the world into believing that they are the Israelites. And they're not. They're Israelis. It's two different things. All right. But my point being, through your ignorance, and I'm talking about you so-called Christians, through your ignorance, you have enabled these low-life motherfuckers, all right, to continue doing what they're doing. And what he's going to get into is so fucking obvious. It shows you how blinded the general population is. Although, I will say this, people are waking up. I can give you a number, I can give you a percentage, of course. But they had this rally today. It's still, yeah, about an hour left in the day, a little less than. Down here on the mall in D.C., a pro-Israel rally. All right? I don't want to go see that shit. You know, it's, you already know what it is, but you have enabled, like I said, through your ignorance. All right? And you fell prey to this. All it is Edomite / white supremacy in disguise, and they've done it well. Got it. Hey, they did it well. All right, and and ultimately, this is the Most High doing this. All right, but damn, you know, it's like these people really believe that those were the people all this time. That's because of course, the people that were in the know wasn't saying anything because it benefited them. Oh, I don't know, people like the Catholic Church. See, it's 2 or 3 places in this world where you definitely can't get away with people not knowing, and that's North Africa, that's the Western Asia, which they want to call the Mideast, and the surrounding, you know, you know, like I said, the Catholic Church. All right, those are 3 places, especially, that have always known that those weren't the people. All right, so let's continue. But like I said, they were Confederate because it benefited them. All right, now these motherfuckers, as you have seen in certain videos, where they've turned on the Christians over there, throwing rocks at them, spitting at them, or on them. All right, hey, they're letting you know they're tired of you. They're tired of the charade. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's why they didn't want them to have any type of autonomy. See, you have a group of people here in the United States, which are Israelites, all right, that are held hostage, that no one wants them to get on their feet. And you have people over there, all right, in that region, all right, that what? They have pretty much going through the well, not the same thing, but I think you get the point. All right, and they're never allowed to, get on their feet, so to speak. After all we've been through over here, we, you know, uh, became quite handy with tools during our, slavery and things like that. We built towns and settlements, whatever have you, to get away from these motherfuckers as much as we could. And what happened? Point being, we were never allowed. Dang it, I didn't get that. I got that book up there. It's called How White Folks Got So Rich. It tells you all the dirt, well, most of it that they did. All right, and it goes right. And I have other books here, by a couple by Dr. Claude Anderson, that goes into all the dirt that these motherfuckers did to keep us. Now you have to wonder, well, if they were so concerned about us being a burden on them, like they say, why wouldn't you just leave us alone and let us know? Because that goes towards them knowing who we really are. And if you go through your history, most of the time, even in captivities, all right, Israel had their own. All right. Which, when you think about it, you got land ownership, what comes with that? Power. And that's the thing with us here. We don't own any things that you would normally associate with power. So what you get, you got some of these actors, which is a very small amount when compared to all the people here. But it's part of that illusion. All right. Well, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and let him continue with this. Yep. And this lying bastard here. Nope. Just like this so-called war on terror bullshit. And they're laughing. Mm-hmm. Listen to this. After the destruction, of course, of that pipeline, some wicked, evil bastards, boy. It's like he said earlier. I didn't want to let that pass too much, but he was making a good point. What we're talking about, these Edomites, these bloody men. This is, let me get it here. Let's see. Just a second, bear with me. I know I had it loaded. Let's see. Oh boy. All right. All right. This is prayer for protection from the wicked, who we're talking about, right? This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 1. It says, to the chief musician upon Neholoth, a psalm of David. And we know what David, what he thought about these Edomites, these so-called white people, as they've been, labeled. It says, hearken unto the voice of my cry. I'm sorry. It says, give ear to my words, O Most High Yahweh, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God. For unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Most High Yahweh. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. All right? Giving you also the importance of prayer, as we should know by now. It says, for thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. There goes Edom. 6 is the point. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Most High Yahweh will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. That leasing, it's mean lies. That's all this is, lies and lies and lies. All right? That's what he was talking about earlier too. This is all, they got everybody in this. You're for the Palestinians, No, well, you're pro-Israel. You're about killing all what they say Israel, which is probably more likely another lie. They said 1,400 of their people were killed, and they just went over, I believe the last count that I'm aware of, over 11,000 Palestinians. It's a hell of a ratio. All right. No, like he said, you've got to be able to look past all this bullshit. All right. And this is about, again, natural resource. Now, he just mentioned one. There's something else that's going on other than, natural gas. It's like this movie that was in the theaters. What is it? Flower Moon. Hold on. I remember the late James Stewart, from Miracle on 34th Street fame. His racist ass. But he did a movie in the early 60s. It was about the same thing. Let's see. I can't remember the whole title, Flower Moon. But this is the MO of these devils. Let's see. Flower Moon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Full moon. Shit. Shit. Movie. I can't remember the whole title. I hope it's Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Dramatic and moral and classic Killers of the Flower Moon. It was Jimmy Stewart. Let's see. Because I saw that one. And this, I haven't seen this one. Killers of the Flower Moon. Where much the same thing. They gave these, Gad, this crappy land to live on. Come to find out later that they were actually sitting on wealth, oil. Let's see. See if it's gonna. Just so you'll know, in case you want to check this one out. No, it's ST. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Let's see. James Stewart. Let's see his film out. That's who I'm talking about, a racist bastard. I like his filmography. Let's see. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, shit. Let's see. Personal life, marriage, blah, blah, blah. Gives a shit. Political views, final years of technical. Let's see. Filmography, alright. I say early 60s. Let's see. Two rolled together. The man who shot Liberty Valance. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the flight of the Phoenix. Wait a minute. Let's see. I think this is it. I said 60. I think it's the FBI story. Hold on. This looks. Let's see. The plot: John Michael Chip Hardesty, James Stewart, describes a murder seen in a flashback. He then narrates the incident in which Jack Gilbert, blah, 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 took out life insurance on his mother and planted a bomb in her luggage for a flight she was taken from Denver, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, so investigate the Ku Klux Klan. Okay, here it is. Hardesty is sent to the South to investigate the Ku Klux Klan. He's moved around until he is sent to Ute City, Wade County, Oklahoma, to investigate a series of murders of Native Americans who had oil-rich mineral land and rights. See, this is what this new movie is about. I knew it was one earlier. I thought it was 6 months. It was 59. It said the FBI was compelled to investigate after one of the murders was committed on federal government land. All right, so if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't give a fuck. The FBI Forensic Laboratory ties the doctored wills and life insurance policies of the murder victims to a local banker. All right, so if you ever want to, it's called the FBI story. All right, with James Stewart. If you want to check that out, I don't know. Like I said, I've seen this one. I haven't seen the new one. All right, so let's go back to this, and this is what these devils. This is all they're all about. All right, and they come up with these lies, and like I say, the media, they own all of this. It's like I said, all this race system. It's what do they call it? It's built into this. I can't. The word escapes me now, but let's continue on. See? And you wonder, for those of you who have read Revelation 17 chapter, you wonder, if you ever wondered, I should put it like that, why they're going to hate the whore. All right, this is one. This is one of the reasons. But if you get them out, but they're Edomites. Do you realize, for those of you that want to keep saying conspiracy theories, do you not see a pattern in all of this that goes way the fuck back? And the parallels here, the links to the people over here that were brought over here, the people that were already here in Gad and Reuben, and the other 10 tribes, rest of the 10 tribes that from Canada all the way down to the tip of Argentina, South America. It's the same fucking pattern. Unless exactly. And guess what they say was the first mission of the CIA after it was in World War II. It was the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services. They say that their first mission as the CIA was, guess what? Iran. With Mossadegh, all he wanted to do was nationalize his oil for his people. No, they had to get him up the fuck up out of there and install the Shah. But see, they don't tell y'all that. All you heard in our history here is, well, the Ayatollah and, remove the Shah and those animals over there, they captured Americans, but they don't tell you what happened leading up to that, the 25 years leading up to that. 54, 53, 54, 78, 79. Yeah, 25 years, okay? They don't... Wow. That's why you have to have that, hopefully have that spirit. And if you don't have it, pray. All right? So you'll start going into these things instead of hearing with this crap on your local news, because that's all it is bullshit. It's propagandist bullshit. Continuing on. Exactly. It's the same old fucking game. That's what scares them. What was Gaddafi trying to do? All right. Start a currency. All right. Since they are so resource rich over there, but you know that scared the hell out of those JOOSs. That was a serious threat to them. What he's talking about here, that was already thought about. All right. Venezuela, all that, because trust me, they know who we are. They do not. Hey, Psalms 83, we keep telling you, they're all confederate in keeping us the way we are, powerless, or so they think. All right, because we know that they have an end. All right, let me get. Let's see here. Let me go to. Let's see. Wisdom Solomon 12 and 3. All right. I'll start at the top. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 verse 1. It says, "For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things." All things witness what these devils have done to our people. 2, therefore chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warns them. I have to I have to laugh every time I hear these devils come out of their mouths talking about Jake being an offender, and they're the chief offender of the earth, and warns them by putting them in remembrance when they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Most High Yahweh. 3, for it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land. Who are we talking about? Remember I was telling you about King David? All right. And the enemies round about. All right. Now he's talking about, it says, for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked devices. He's talking about Canaanites here, but you also got to remember Edom, all right, was around. Let's go to 2 Maccabees 1 and 7. All right. It says, let's see. It says, what time as Demetrius reigned in the 169th year, we the Jews wrote unto you in the extremity of trouble that came upon us in those years, from the time that Jason and his company revolted from the Holy Land and kingdom. All right. Who are we talking about here? We're talking about the time of Antiochus, who was what? Edom. All right. All right. It says, and burned the porch and shed innocent blood. Then we prayed unto the Lord and were heard. We offered also sacrifices with fine flour and lighted the lamps and set forth the loaves. All right. Remember what they had done with forcing us to, a lot of course, some of our people, the wicked ones, allied themselves with these bastards, and through deceit and trickery, all right, because they knew also that, well, a lot of the Maccabees, you're going to find out they tried to take advantage of the Sabbath, all right, with us. And that was the whole thing with, these Maccabees saying, oh, no, 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 no. All right. No, 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 no. So they fought. All right. Let's see. It was something else that I had. Hold on. I want to take, because I want this to, well, while I find this, let's go ahead and continue with this video. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to let that go in case you didn't catch that. What he was talking about. What's that fancy word? Let me see if I can pull it up. This is how this devil operates. No, we of course we don't want you to have anything, but we'll, let's see, mag. Oh, what is that word? Magna. I can't. Best can. I've heard it on a fancy Edomite words with it. Let's see, Masca, Magnum. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What the hell? Okay. It's not what I. Damn. I just wanted that. What the hell is this? Masca. Get a little track to quality. Magnanimous, that's what I want. Let's see. Okay. Here it is. This goes into him wanting to be always acting or taking on the role of the good guy. And we know he's anything but. Remember the scripture about him appearing as an angel of light. This is his M.O. Magnanimity. It says kindness and generosity, especially toward an enemy or someone you have defeated. All right. It's not enough to, you got people got their own stuff, but no, we can't have that. So, they go in there and like he said, all of a sudden you have all these coups. All right. Think about Uganda. You still haven't heard much about all that gold they said they found. See? I think it was like 13 trillion or something like that. This is the MO, the modus operandi of these rats. Here's something else you must be aware of. Why they're keeping this, again, all this propaganda. Oh, these terrorists, that same old tired ass line. This is also why they want the Palestinians out. As soon as it loads here. Salakia, I apologize. A little slow. Come on now. Here we go. This map here, if I can get it. Here's the Suez Canal right here. Alright, goes around here. But they want to do shit. How it does it. Alright, a little delay there. But right here, if you see the cursor, but over here is where they want. They want to extend it all the way down here. This is what they want. That way, the U.S. and Israel will have a monopoly on that shit. Alright? This is another reason why they want these people out. They're not Israelites, they're Israelis. They're Edomites. They're Hebrew Edomites, not Israelites. Hmm. That's why we understand Israel runs America. America is a proxy nation under Israel. You look at all the high-end execs, even in the political field. All right, man. Mm. Yep. What I just said. There you go. So it's not conspiracy theory. All right, here's a better look. This is where they want to go, to around, hold on here. Hold on here. So let's look at this. All right, hold on. I told you over here, I was wrong. They want to go through, yeah, dang it. All right, see what the cursor is right here. So you got, let's see, looks like around, what is that? I can't, hold on. See if I can make this bigger, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, what is that? Haman? Let's see. All right, called a neutral zone. Let's see, from the Mediterranean port, and then they want to go all the way down. All right, all right, close to Jordan there. It comes straight on down. It's the canal route, all the way down into the Gulf of Aqaba. All right, all right. So that's what they want to do. I don't know why I was over here, the Dead Sea and all that. But anyway, yeah, here we go. That's all right. We corrected that. So, all right. I still can't get. There's something else along here. Is it Haifa? Let's see. Where the hell? Let's see. Shit. Anyway, you get the point. These some evil, wicked. Oh, this. All right. Now all of a sudden, the sound doesn't want to work. What the hell? Oh boy, it's a lot. '63, 60 years now. Nope. There you go. Yeah, you think? Oh boy. Go back to the scriptures. This is going to be Isaiah 33. Judgment of the Most High, Yahweh. Verse 3. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Remember also Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter. All right. Why? There's going to be a change in rulership. All right. Because of unrighteous dealings. All right. Sirach 10 and 8. All right. This is what this devil has done. And he's, again, because of his lies, his propaganda, the ignorant, and let's just face it, racist, hateful people that fall for this shit. Because really, you're talking about the people that are ruling right now. You know, Job 9:24, they're just given to the hand of the wicked. This is what they live for. This is how they get their riches. All right? This is fucked up. But we have to go with something also that I pulled up. And please download this. All right, this is from 2011. Says the Zionist roots of the war on terror. Israel's policy of covert aggression. All right, I'm gonna skip down. All right, because it's Roe Cox. All right. Israel's Sacred Terrorism, 1980, by Olivia Brocock. It says the monograph is based on revelations from the personal diary of Moshe Sharat, who was Israel's first foreign minister from 1948 to 56 and prime minister from 54 to 56. According to this diary, which Israel tried to suppress, Israel's image of vulnerability was a ruse. So this has been, let's look the word up. So, let's see, a ruse. Ruse, a crafty stratagem, a subterfuge. All right. Synonym, wild. Isn't there a scripture? Is it 2 Corinthians 2? Let's get there real quick. All right. See how this all comes together? And why these scriptures are on point? This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. All right. For we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. Alrighty. You know what? I didn't complete this setup. Let's go to the let's go to the blue letter. Slocky on that. Or ruse, right? So let's go to, I'll come back to this. Well, actually, that's it on that. Let's see, 2 Corinthians 2. All right. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, my goodness. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Slocky for the later. Alright, let's see. Alright. So when we scroll down here, devices. Alright, Strong's G3540, Neuma. Alright, a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose. An evil purpose. Alright? Thoughts or purposes. This is what we're dealing with. Alright? Like I say, these scriptures come right together. Now let's finish this. Alright? It said it was a ruse, right? Image of vulnerability was a ruse. Israel has always planned to become the dominant power in the region and invented dangers in order to dupe its citizens and provoke wars. In his diary, Sharad quotes a conversation with Army Chief of Staff Moshe Dayan in May 1955. We face no danger at all of an Arab advantage of force for the next 8 to 10 years. Reprisal actions, which we couldn't carry out if we were tied to a security pact, are our vital length. They make it possible for us to maintain a high level of tension in our population and in the army. Without these actions, we would have ceased to be a combative people. Sharad concludes, the state must see the sword as the main, if not the only, instrument in which to keep its morale high and to retain its moral tension. Toward this end, it must invent dangers, and to do this, it must adopt the method of provocation and revenge. Isn't that what they're still doing? And above all, let us hope for a new war with the Arab countries so that we may finally get rid of our troubles and acquire our space. Here's covert aggression. This policy of reprisals or provocation and revenge was called covert aggression. The U.S. war on terror is a continuation of it. Essentially, it involves disguising a policy of aggression as retaliation for sham provocations. For example, Israeli patrols will cross the border to attack Jordanians or Egyptians and then claim the actions took place in Israel. Once attacked, the army pursued the aggressors into enemy territory and wreaked havoc. Makes you highly suspicious of what really happened there in that so-called attack on that concert that Israel had. Ariel Sharon, was the leader of a squad, Unit 101, that specialized in these murderous forays. His 1953 raid on the Jordanian village of Kabiyah killed dozens of civilians. In March 1954, an Israeli bus traveling between Eilat and Beersheba was attacked and 10 passengers were killed. The UN Armistice Commissioner, a Colonel Henderson, said, from the testimonies of survivors, it is not proved that all the murderers were Arabs. And you can read the rest of this, but for time's sake, I'll put the link to this in the description box. I bring this out from time to time because they're still doing this shit and they're getting away with it. But hey, more and more people are catching on to this shit. All right. Let's see what else is left of here. So there you have it. Let me get one more scripture to close out. If this doesn't make you mad, oh boy. This is Psalms 43:1. It says, "Judge me, O Most High, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man." This is his MO, like I said. All right. And this is a prayer. It says, "For thou art the God or power of my strength. Why dost thou cast me off?" It seems that way sometimes, don't it? "Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? O send out thy light and thy truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me unto thy holy hill, into thy tabernacles. Then will I go unto the altar of the Most High, unto the Most High, my exceeding joy, yea, upon the harp will I praise thee, O Most High, Yahweh, my power." All right. So this is why prayer is so important. We see, all right, this devil falling. We see, like in Luke. All right. Let's get that. I said that was going to be the last one. All right. Let's go to Luke. All right. This is what Yahweh Shah said. He said, and he said unto them, "I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven." All right, falling out of that rulership. All right, they're losing their power. All right. Hey, so with that, again, I will put these articles, or this one article, in the description box. That's a good tool to have. This covert aggression, because that's all they've been doing. It's amazing how many people have known this, all right, but think it's gonna, like I said, you have to search these things out for yourself, because you're not going to get it from your local news, or if that's what you're waiting on. All right, like the scriptures say, let the ignorant be ignorant. Hey, this is a devil. All right, he's controlling information. All right, but the internet was, set up. Also, they thought that they were going to control it. They can't, and they haven't. All right, well, that's what's going to come up now, because all this information is leaked out to their detriment, of course. And it's far too late because of his arrogance. And of course, Most High overall, all right, it was allowed to go on this long. All this information that got out on his wicked ass. And like I said, you can't, like say, unring a bell that's been rung. His information is out there. And that's a good thing for us. But hey, Amos 8 and 11 is coming. All right. So with that, hey, until the next video, hey, shalom, 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 shalom.